It's a brutal era of endless war, providing the chosen tallyman of Nurgle, Epidemius, countless opportunities to spread, observe, and catalog the Plague Lord's myriad glorious diseases.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Epidemius campaign. Playing this campaign again, always I find it to be relaxing. I think I'm just so very comfortable playing Nurgle, and they certainly feel very powerful. I'm kind of assuming that this far, I think this is what, episode 33 now in this series. Probably if you've watched this far, you're probably a fan of Nurgle, but whether or not you are, I'm just curious. Now that we have 4 pretty good legendary lords that are Nurgle-ish, I guess 5 really if you want to count Skrulk as well, but I don't really count him. But anyway, between Kugath and Epidemius and Tamarkon and of course Festus, I'm just curious which is the favorite for different people, because I think all of them are a little bit flawed, but all of them are also really, really good. I personally really enjoy all of them. I'm not even really sure what my favorite is. I kind of have to maybe lean Kugath just because he's been around the longest. But anyway, I'm just curious what other people think. So if you feel like sharing, mention that in the comments below. But anyway, back to this campaign. So obviously we won this major battle here where we beat back 3 different armies of the Norscans here. This is, of course, the Aghal tribe. We beat them back with a single army, mostly plague bearers because, of course, Nurgle is awesome. It was the extremely sophisticated tactic of blobbing up that helped us in that particular battle. As you can see, they have retreated. Most of their units survived, but they did take pretty heavy damages. But obviously what we're going to do here on our turn is at least wipe out these 2. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to reach down here. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Then, I did want to also mention here, taking a look at the equipment gain. So what I did before I started recording here is I went through and cleaned up a lot of the magic items. So I did really a lot of fusing together magic items. We had quite a few extras and ones that I don't particularly care for that much. So I went ahead and did a lot of fusing. I didn't sell anything, I just fused. And I redistributed them as best I could in a short period of time. And I also went ahead and applied the skill ups from yesterday as well. So I think we're ready to go ahead and jump back into the action. So first thing we're going to do battle-wise is going to be to fight these 2 armies right there. Don't really see any reason to hesitate about that. This guy right here, this cultist of Nurgle, he has no movement, so obviously we're not going to worry about him. I think I'm leaving Agent Harold over here for the time being just to keep an eye on the east. I don't really remember for sure what I was planning to do with him. He might be also just kind of helping with the public order over here. Anyway, our money situation is okay. This agent down here, I do remember what I was going to do with him. I wanted to send him somewhere where I could create a cult. I think maybe down here. Establish a cult. So we'll just move him on down. It's kind of interesting to see all these armies down here. Wow. This is a lot. It's kind of amazing, actually, that Malachi is still alive. All right, anyway. So then that brings us to Epidemius. Obviously, we want to continue to race Epidemius westward. I would, however, like to get some Winds of Magic going. Everywhere is weak. So we keep losing Winds of Magic. I wonder if it's worthwhile to switch Nah, that's going to take us an extra turn. We're going to go ahead and do this full speed. We'll take the loss of Winds of Magic for this turn. If I cannot reach Infernius next turn, then maybe I will do Channeling Stance next turn. I can't really tell for sure, but it looks to me like it's probably going to be too far away. Pan the Infectious. You continue, I think, taking the southern road for Pan. Likewise, Pan needs to do some channeling, but I just want to get him over here to the action first. We'll switch to Channeling Stance perhaps next turn. And then, of course, that leaves Bilgefoot. Bilgefoot Everrot, we're going to go ahead and launch this attack right here. Should be able to wipe out both of these armies, I expect. However, we're not at full health, so I want to be a little careful. And I also want to protect Blood Mountain, because we did just take it. I don't want to abandon it and leave it vulnerable. So let's go ahead and make this attack here first, and then we might just back up and defend that settlement for a turn or two, so, and get our replenishment up. Okay, so nothing particularly special to do here. It is a decisive victory. Let's go ahead and fight it. Okay, it looks like we're already pretty much in a fine formation as far as I'm concerned, so let's go ahead and turn ourselves, face them. It is going to be just over a minute for those guys. Let's start the battle. Let's move forward. And as far as magic is concerned, I'm probably just going to Spirit Leech a lot. We're going to stay in the blob, obviously. I suppose this is actually pretty good. I may as well use this a bit as well, but frankly, I'm not really expecting too much trouble out of these guys. Keep moving a little closer here. They're not coming towards us, so whatever.
Absolutely.
And cannot quite reach for the Spirit Leech. Let's go ahead and speed up. Okay, now they're coming. Okay, that's alright. I don't really care that they're kind of catching us. I want to get in a blob formation anyway, so I don't care that they're catching us without using our warp grenades or plague grenades or whatever they're called. Go ahead and summon this since I'll probably forget to use it otherwise. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on these Chaos Furies. Okay, right here, we're taking a little bit of damage right here. I should probably be a little bit more careful here. Let's get over here and help out. Yeah, let's run him down. And we'll go ahead and Spirit Leech again. We would like to kill him. Don't really care too much about those Chaos Furies. Okay, let's go ahead and kind of blob up a little bit more over here on this side. Everybody else here, they can just go ahead and crash into us all they want to. I don't really care too much. He's shattered. And I'm probably doing way too much damage to myself with these grenades at this point. Let's go ahead and run these Marauders off the map, I suppose. Right here. I think we're going to go ahead and blob up. And everybody on the enemy Lord there. Go ahead and do another Spirit Leech, and then another Lance of Visitations on top of it. And he should be in pretty bad shape. I think maybe I'm just looking for somebody worth throwing the grenades at, and we don't really have any. You know, throw at those Marauder Horsemen maybe. They're not going to charge into us, at least we know that. Is that enemy Lord dead? I didn't even notice. Okay, I'm sure they're pretty well annihilated now. Here we go. Look at these guys. Make sure that nobody is taking an excessive amount of damage here. It doesn't look like it. Okay, I don't expect this to go on too much longer. I see a few shattered in there. Alright, pretty relaxing battle, as Nurgle battles often tend to be. I guess I could do a heal on our Lord, on Bilgefoot. As a, now that he's a demon, I guess I should do this. Plenty of Winds of Magic. Oh, Lord is back. Okay. Not for long, though, probably. Now that he's a demon, he feels a little bit underpowered. I definitely need to get some more levels under his belt. Let's go ahead and maybe see if we can shatter some of these other remaining. Okay, you know what, guys? Make sure we kill him. We do not want him getting away. Throw your grenades. There we go. Nicely done. Okay, let's end the battle. Alright, so one thing I want to check out is whether we're getting reduced replenishment because of the slower expansion mod. I definitely don't want to go too many turns in between getting good replenishment. Let's go ahead and take the infections here. And obviously we're not getting any replenishment in that region. If we move back into our own, we're getting a little bit, but it's not very good. It's not very good replenishment.
I promise.
And if I put him in March Stance, I can get the whole way back. I'm going to go ahead and move him into Blood Mountain. That might help the replenishing here. Yeah, a little bit. Not a ton. But worth doing. Okay. We have one turn remaining here on this founding settlement. Do we have any more disruption going on over here, or has the timer already worn off over here? Nope, we have one more turn over here as well. Right here. Okay, the Howling Citadel. Okay, that's all right. We can live with that. Let's go ahead and do our skill ups here. I'm going to go ahead and give you... I'll give you Stench Ridden. And... our Cultist, I will give Hard to Hit. He's already got 2 points in increased mobility. Okay. And the settlement is upgrading. Alright, so I think that's going to do it then for our armies and heroes. I think we've already gone through all of... Nope, not you. Ludwig Hammerheim, we need you to keep coming this way.
My lord, forgive me.
I guess. Guess that's what I was going to do with you. And you are fine. You've moved. You've moved. Okay, yeah, we're good. Then let's take a look at our settlements here. We have 12,000 favor. Public order's okay. It's, I mean, obviously not great, but it's under control. Public order is not great, but under control. We're already upgrading almost everything, but not this. This is not a priority. Right here, we're upgrading all we can. This is a control and growth. I'm tempted to change this. No, we want the growth for now. That's fine. Okay. We have 500 infections. Keep that in mind. Forest of Decay. We're already getting our +1 to capacity for those heroes, so I don't desperately need to level that up. I've already... Did I already get my Soul Grinder? I'm trying to remember now. Does Epidemius... Does he have a Soul Grinder now? I can't remember. Indeed he does. Okay. Very good. So we'll let that continue to grow and give us another Soul Grinder in 3 more turns. I guess I could use more infections. 135 now. I don't want to burn them. Okay, then Blackrock, we can level you up. I don't think you need the walls building. You've already got the resource, the obsidian. Obviously, here, let's just do this. Obviously, we are definitely going to upgrade the income building. You're already doing the Living Tree of Decay. That's fine. I could do this, but frankly, I don't think I need to. I don't desperately need more growth. I could do this, but again, not really a priority. I think I may build this anyway just for the capacity. And it couldn't really hurt. And then other than that, it's just military buildings. So I'm not sure if I have any demonic egg sacks buildings going in my empire. We're probably going to want some of those. So this is 120. Let's do that. And obviously I've got that going, and I've got this going right here as well. Okay. All right. And then what does the obsidian do? Just income and research. Okay. All right, then we will go ahead and build this as well for now. I may build that in time. I don't know what we're going to do with those last 2 slots. Okay. All right, so we still have 7,400 left in income. Fetid catacombs down here. Do I want to increase our infections per turn? I don't really see why not. We're building the garrison building. The Twisted Towers we desperately need to grow. We don't have the commandment because we don't have the Palace of Princes, but we will soon. We're going to be bearing down on it here very, very soon. As well as getting Infernius. and possibly even the Silver Shadow, the Silver Tower of Sorceress. That looks like it's probably a Dark Fortress. That would be bad for Valkia to lose that, but it's also got a size 20 garrison and wall, so it's going to be tricky. That's obviously going to be a job for Epidemius. Okay. I think we're tracking everything. We got be at war with Archaon. That's not going to happen anytime soon. The Tower of Torment. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Gain a substantial income. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Raid Varg Camp. I keep talking about maybe doing this, but obviously it's not a priority. It's just flavor. Pox upon the house. Yeah, whatever. And the Mighty's Fortress and Chaos Invasions. Okay, alright. I think we'll check our diplomacy and end our turn here. And Valkia is actually the most likely to make peace with us. Interesting. Not really all that far away from peace even. Got so many territories though. Okay, I think then we're ready to... Yeah, we're ready to end our turn. Oh, I know, I forgot something. I needed to do a plague. Oh boy. Oh well. Okay, Malachi continuing. You know, technically Malachi is stronger than we are, which seems crazy to me. They have one settlement, and it's a minor settlement. And somehow the game is saying they're stronger than we are. The Dwarven economy in this game feels really weird when for the AI, that is. It actually feels just fine for the player. I think dwarves were really well done in this game. Particularly, you know, the rework that came with the Thrones of Decay. I've always liked the dwarves ever since Warhammer 1, but that rework definitely helped them a lot. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And that's fine, and obviously that's fine. Okay. Alright, so again, plague-wise, we definitely need to do something about the plague situation here. We do have one on Epidemius for 2 more turns. He can reach this turn, okay. Very good. Let's go ahead and do our skill up. I suppose we'll do... what? Do Deadly Blade? Okay, and I'm not going to bother to drop a plague on Infernius. I obviously don't think that we need it. Let's go ahead and move you in channeling stance. You are almost completely at full strength. You can come forward.
Her father has a plan for you.
You do not have a plague on you. So that's one option for a plague. Bilgefoot also does not have a plague. Bilgefoot could use a little bit more replenishment still. I may leave Bilgefoot in the settlement for one more turn. He can reach Palace of Princes in a single turn of moving. That's good to know. Gerhardt, let's move you. I want to just make sure that we have a little advanced warning before Valky's armies come and hit us. From here...
Cold his death. Cold his
We can see that Fortress of the Damned is tier 5 and does not have an army in it. Size 18 garrison. That looks like it's, well, it's obviously another Dark Fortress. That'll be a good one to take. I think maybe Blood Mountain. No, I think I'm going to leave Bilgefoot right there inside that city. And then here we go. We're going to go ahead and launch this attack. Kind of hope there is an army here. But there isn't. Decisive victory. Should be pretty straightforward. Yep, just regular old map. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Obviously, they will have to come towards us because of our beautiful Soul Grinder. Just put him up here on this hill. He is not quite in range of anyone. I suppose we'll move him just a tad closer, just a smidge. There we go. And let's just break our Exalted Plague Bearers up into squads here. Tell you what, 5. I'm gonna make a triangle. That works for me. Nothing is going to get through the triangle. We will relocate them depending on what the enemy decides to do. But frankly, we probably don't even have to. Let's just make sure that our Soul Grinder here is not going to hit any of our own stuff. Okay. Start the battle.
Epidemius!
I think we could probably speed up a little bit. Okay, we should probably be blowing up Chaos Warriors. Let's try them. And I'm not too worried about these Marauder Horsemen. And I do want you on guard mode. More Chaos Warriors here. And there. And Epidemius. These guys will just massacre those Marauder Horsemen. like this. And then we'll move this leg up like that. And we'll move this leg, minus the soul grinder, up. Just a bit, like that. Fine. Yeah, we're massacring them just as expected. Epidemius, I do want to go ahead and maybe get you into the fighting. Okay, what do we have here? Let's go ahead and use our heroes a little bit here. Oh my lord, I forgot about you. You're too far away. Okay, at this point I don't think we need to really keep the triangle formation anymore. I think we're good. Now my number one goal is to just not cause any friendly fire. I think this battle's pretty well in hand. Okay, is anybody taking an excessive amount of damage? Hard to tell. What I really need to do, I hate doing it because it's so much fun to see those plague grenades just completely decimate the enemy. But what I probably ought to be doing is taking them off of fire at will mode all the time. Because they're just going to end up doing more damage to us than they do to the enemy. I think that unit right there is the only one left. Don't really care if we do any damage to the summoned plague bearers here. Okay. Pretty sure that's it. Down to 6 models. There we go. In battle. This campaign has a little bit of the feel of Tamarkan's campaign, which is that one army, obviously in that campaign it was Tamarkan's army. Here it's Epidemius' army, but one of our armies just feels like completely invincible. It just basically walks all over the map fighting anything it can with complete impunity. And the interesting thing is that completely different roster. That was all with mortal units, and this is all with demons. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and do the Occupy. Now this is going to suffer some public order and growth penalties, but at this point, it's a stepping stone. We got ourselves the other Trickster Shard. I'll find somebody to give that to. I believe this is the only region of this province that we own. So I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, no, we have Blood Mountain. Okay. So this is where the supplies are coming from. That's fine. We're actually about to get a rebellion here. Interesting. I think what we'll do is let's take the growth this time, rather than the money. Definitely. Well, now we're already at level 2. Scratch that. We're going to take the money. I almost always prioritize money. Okay. So all three, we've formed a nice front line here. All three of us are kind of even with each other on the western front. I don't think they can sneak around us to get into our settlements here. And for the most part, our settlements are reasonably secure anyway. Okay. I'm going to leave Bilgefoot where he is. Unassigned skill points here. We'll go ahead and give... You can have I think I will give... So this is our exalted hero of Nurgle who is in Epidemius' army. I could do this for the extra casualty replenishment. I think I'm going to do that. Big fan of casualty replenishment because of the mods that we're using. And what did we find in terms of an extra magic item? We found the other Trickster's Shard. So this is an enchanted item. It may be one that I'll end up... I'll save it for a spellcaster. Okay, I may end up fusing that one as well. All right, so our winds of magic is a problem, but other than that, I think everything is pretty good here. Time for a plague. And what I would like to do, actually, you know what I need to do? Here's the first thing we want to do. We want to see, can I start a plague down here once I establish a cult? Which I can do this turn. Well, that right there is why Malachi is still alive. It's ridiculous. He has one... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. He has one settlement and 4 armies. Oh, I'm sorry. It is a major settlement. I thought it was a minor settlement. But he doesn't have the deep roads built. And he's got full stack, really expensive units. Not quite a full stack, but pretty expensive units.
I'm busy.
Oh no, only 3 armies. My mistake. Only 3 armies. And then of course this is obviously got good units in it as well. He is level 50. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. I know that Malachi is a horde army by himself, but something feels off here. Oh, my mistake. He's got 2 settlements. I stand corrected. 30th strongest faction in the game with only 2 settlements. I have no idea how he's doing that. But it's not the first time I've seen it. Alright. Ludwig, let's keep moving you.
Disease liberate.
Epidemius, Pan the Infectious, Bilgefoot, Gerhardt. You are staying where you are. Okay, and you have already done your thing. Oh, I know. I want to see, can I place a plague here? No, I cannot. I cannot place a plague. Settlement, crumbling intestines, fortress. Interesting, okay. Alright, so I cannot place plagues at the location of cults. It's fine. I will create a plague cultist over here at Epidemius. And we want it to be maybe Nurgle Corruption. What is this? This is a speed reduction. Winds of magic cost. Battle healing cap reduction. What I really want to do is I want to reduce campaign movement range or cause attrition. This is construction time for all buildings. That could be worth doing. So I can do attrition plus construction time reduction plus reduction in recruitment capacity. That's pretty good. Okay, so and we'll increase the spread chance. And we'll increase, what are we at now? This is 315. We're going to increase the duration as well. Now that's 450. Okay, that's the bulk of our infections. It's okay, we're getting 138 a turn. And we're going to send you over this way.
Father requires prayer.
Okay. And we can see that there are no armies here. Very interesting. Okay. Cult upgrade available. Of course. Let's do... There's probably always going to be an enemy lord present, so we can get 20 infections per turn if we build that. Let's do that. Wait a minute. Nurgle Corruption, less important, and Nurgle Corruption. Yeah, let's do this, okay. I think we'll check Diplomacy and end another turn here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I've been very much tempted lately to try another Chaos Dwarfs campaign. I have a lot to learn about them, and I quite like their mechanics, but I'm definitely not very good at them. Well, we know that there is a lord present, so as soon as that building gets built in that cult, we'll start getting an extra 20 infections out of that. Okay, Valkia. Still no sign of Valkia's armies. Interesting. Okay. Not sure what that hero just did. It did not give me an agent action message. Ambusher discovered, whatever, ready for duty. Yin the Corpulent, yay! Yin, you're back, and you're on completely the wrong side of our empire. Technology research, come to grandfather. Plus 15 infections when plague is spread. Okay, that's good. Hopefully that'll start happening here. Adds an additional blessed symptom when generating plagues. Very nice, okay. Very good, alright. Okay, so this is what he tried to do. He tried to steal technology and he failed, whatever. Get some buildings constructed. Okay. Well, first things first. Do I want to do this here, or do I actually want to keep going
Father,
and drop it off farther over this direction? I'm going to go ahead and do this here.
Their walls shall crumble.
Because it's going to take us at least 2 turns before we can get here. And hopefully it'll spread. Okay, at least we now have 1 on our tally of pestilence. 1 is much better than 0. Epidemius, you have a skill up here. We'll give you hard to hit. And we're going to take you off your Chaos Steed. You are on a War Shrine probably. Yes, you are. Okay, that's fine. Now we're going to take you out of the settlement. How's our prospects of rebellion? We are very likely to rebel here.
to watch a wound fester. A conduit for
In 2 turns.
Father's pestilential powers.
Alright, well, it is what it is.
Cursed subjects await.
I guess, since we don't know where the rebellion will happen... I don't know, we might be able to delay it by an extra turn, and then we know it would happen over here. We are going to build that, and then we will also build... We're going to want this, aren't we? I don't know if we're going to need the garrison. Okay, we'll go ahead and build that. The resource building there. Okay, what is this? What resource? That's iron. Okay. Pan the Infectious. Ooh, hello. Okay, so they've got a second army. Full strength army here.
No!
Plus a second army. Plus the Palace of Princes garrison is 12. Nevertheless, I think we're going to want to go ahead and do this. Right now we're getting 10 from military presence. And another 2 from characters. That's going to make this rebel if I move this army out.
Father's here.
And if the rebellion happens up here, Infernius cannot prevent it. I am going to have to leave Bilgefoot here for the moment. And if we look at Pan the Infectious, is Pan the Infectious strong enough to win this battle on his own? Probably. But not definitely. But what we could do is maybe put a plague on him. Melee defense, weapon strength, and maybe missile resistance. Or we could just wait for a turn. I mean, they're not going anywhere, right? This is the thing about the slower expansion and settlement supply lines mod, is we intended for it to slow down the rate of expansion. This could be an example where it might make sense for us to wait 1 turn. If we take a look here at Ag Hall, yeah, they're quite weak. We don't have to worry about them. I believe I may do that. I may wait 1 turn. We're not getting any replenishment here. That's unfortunate. I think it looks like I could back up to here into this province. Now we are getting replenishment. And we should still be able to reach next turn. We know we can reach with that army up there.
It brings joy.
Very close to rebellion, however. This garrison is not strong enough to deal with it. If I move, I can move Bilgefoot up here to defend Infernius. And then I could move Pan the Infectious into Blood Mountain. I think that's what I'm going to do.
You're a pretender.
Just because I don't want to lose this. Alright. Works for me. Just going to slow the expansion down by a turn, but that's why we're using these mods. Okay. And then you can go into Blood Mountain. That's going to help with the public order considerably now. Now we're only losing 2. I'm not getting any replenishment here, but it's fine. Okay, so I believe we'll have the public order a little bit better under control. And you know what I could do is I could build this public order. Isn't this the public order building? No, what's the public order? There's no public order building? What am I missing? Oh yeah, it's this right here, okay. Infections and control. Yeah, of course, okay. Alright, yeah, we'll do that instead for now. And that will help get this under control. Again, actually, next turn, it's going to rebel because we're going to take the Silver Tower of Sorcerers. So I don't need to do that after all. This was all a waste. I did not need to move Bilgefoot up that way, but what's done is done. It's fine.
Nurgle's beloved.
If I take him back out... Nah, never mind. It's fine. I was going to try to get him in channeling stance, but it's not needed. Okay, let's go ahead and keep our heroes moving westward. Coming up on an hour here.
My life short.
You're okay. You're okay.
Demon Prince of Mid. Chaos is mine
I'm going to do the channeling stance for Pan the Infectious because he really doesn't need very much replenishing anyway. Okay, and then Gerhardt, I think I will move you a little bit, scout up this way. I still don't see anything.
A blessing. The
Okay.
march of
Interesting,
despair.
very interesting. You are, oh, Yin, yeah. We need to get Yin heading over to the west. You know what, it might be faster to get him, bring him through the water. Does he provide a benefit to the territory he moves through? He does provide a public order benefit. Okay, I'll keep him on land.
Too many.
Level 35, Yin. I need to hurry up and get you back into an army.
Despair, Lord. Now.
And I think that might be it then. No, you. I've got you. Let's go ahead and do some scouting in this direction.
Cultist of the Fly Lord.
That's Malachi's other settlement here. This is... Ooh, this is about to rebel. Okay, I think then that's going to do it for our armies and heroes. Settlement-wise, we're down to 1,000 favor, so I don't think there's going to be anything really to do there. We are getting a decent number of infections. I'm going to leave it on that. Commandment. We're about to get one more soul grinder. That'll be very nice. I really need a... I need a plague right here. Income from all buildings, maybe. Construction cost. And growth. I can put this on the Forest of Decay.
May this run rampant.
We're down to 40, but we are getting a little bit more money now. And hopefully that will start to spread. And we're 8 turns away from the population boost that we need to level him up. Okay, all right. So I think we're good. This is a good place to wrap up this episode. We'll begin the next episode then with an end turn. And yeah, it doesn't look like Valkia is going to stop us from taking this. And so far, we're not seeing much that Valkia is going to stop us from taking this either. But at some point, she's got to come back and try to fight us, right? All right, anyway, we're going to leave it there. Thanks everybody so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode.